Hi everybody, Stampin' Sue Creates here to share with you a fun video. I'm doing some machine embroidery this afternoon, and while I was doing this I thought, you know what, why don't I just throw the video camera up and share with you how to do it. So I'm doing this on my Brother Innovis NQ1600E. It's a home embroidery machine, and I'm making this fun in the hoop project. This is a little zipper pouch. I put here on the end a piece of ribbon and a little lobster claw clasp that you can clasp this onto whatever you like. It's totally done in a hoop. It has a beautiful zipper. When you open this up, it's totally lined. There are no seams on the inside. It's totally encased into the little zipper pouch. And here's another one I made with cute Mickey Mouse. This one I forgot when I was doing it to put the little claspy thing on there. But, you know, it still works. We have a little navy on the inside for him. So I thought I would do a Minnie Mouse for you. So let's get started. So I have a 5x7 hoop. Now this embroidery machine will work up to a 6x10 hoop. So I haven't done one of those yet, but as far as the zipper pouches, and I got the design from Juju Designs. It's Juju Designs, and it was just a couple dollars. I believe they're having a big sale on it now. It's $5 for the design, but I thought these would be fun little gifts to give or some items to sell at a craft show. Unfortunately, the craft show that I was creating things for, due to the whole virus outbreak, they decided to cancel. So now I have a whole ton of products that I created, projects that I created, and well, who knows, I may do a live Facebook sale. So anyhow, let's get back to this. So here are the, let me get this in here for you. Here are the sizes of the pieces of fabric. So you can use any fabric you have at home. It doesn't take a whole lot of fabric. So this is a 5x7 design. You need a 9x9 piece of the printed fabric. You also need a 9x4 piece of the printed fabric, a piece for the back, which is 9x7, and then a 9x7 piece for the lining, and a 9-inch zipper. It's as easy as that. Now if you see the iron, those two pieces, the 9x9, which I already did this and made like an assembly line. So this was the 9x9 piece of fabric. You just fold it in half and just iron it. So then, you know, that would be in half. So that's going to be the front of your design. And then the other piece, which is 9x4, you also fold that in half, very simply in half, and you iron that, press it, iron it, whatever you want to call that. So that's all you need. So first thing we're going to do, I have it all loaded here in the machine. And if you've watched my previous videos, when it means red, it means stop. So we want to put our foot down of the machine. And over here we want to touch embroidery. And this will bring you up on, this is a 3-minute stitch out. Can you believe this? With a zipper, 3-minute. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a piece of thread in there. It won't really matter. We're going to press the go button. And what this is going to do is, and I apologize if it shakes the camera because I have it hooked up to the same table. This is going to do an outline of the whole zipper purse. And then it's going to do in the center of it, and I know you guys probably can't see that. I don't want to move you too much because last time it all fell. In the center, it's going to do the zipper placement, which is fabulous. You know, I mean, it's just like really wonderful. It's a great project to do, even if you're a very beginner. And let me try to zip it over a little bit so you can see. So it's doing the placement part now for the zipper. And then it's going to stop. And then you'll go on to the next step. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lift this out of the machine. So here you go. We have our zipper placement. So I have my 9-inch zipper. Okay. And let me see if I can do this up here. Whoops. don't want to do that. So what you want to do is, I am using washi tape. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and I have a ton of washi tape. You can use painter's tape. You can use, Scotch tape, whatever you want to use, just something to hold this zipper down. So when you go to put the zipper on, you want to have this zipper part extend a little bit on each end, and you're going to put it between the two stitched lines. I'm going to put my piece of washi tape here, and I'm going to take another piece of washi tape down here on the other end. So let me put this on, and I'm going over where the stitching lines are. Because I find if you don't secure that right, you have a problem with it getting stuck. So there, it's hard for me. I can't go over the hoop of the machine. But there you go. There you can see I have the zipper on the placement part, okay? And again, I apologize if, this might not be the best angle at times, but I'll show you in between. So, okay, we want to put the foot down. Now, this is going to stitch our zipper into place. And I'm not really worried about the thread because none of this you're not going to see any of this. I'm just using the black thread and just a white bobbin underneath. So now this will place our zipper down. Very simply. Okay, like I said, this is just a quick 3-minute project. So, okay. The hardest part is in between, you have to stop and take it out of the hoop and, do all that kind of stuff. So now I want to remove the tape, and that's probably the hardest part sometimes is to grab onto this tape and pull it off. But anyhow, let me bring this down so I can get a better angle at it. I cut my nails down, but I have a little bit of a nail, but probably should use, a pair of embroidery scissors or something like that just to take the tape off. So I'll peel this washi tape off, and I'm not too worried. I have a ton of washi tape, and I'm not being conservative as far as that because I want to make sure, that this is going to all work out. So there we go. There's our zipper all in place. Try to get that in. There you go. Okay, so now the next step, what we want to do is we're going to bring in our pieces of fabric. So we have our small piece, the 9x4 iron piece. That's going to go here on the top. And then we have our 9x9 piece, which the folds, you want the fold end to go up against the zipper. That's very important because then you have a nice finished edge and you don't have to worry about any of that. So you want to align that up. And what I like to do, a little extra step, I found, let me bring this down here. I'll bring it up to show you then. I found the hardest part is when it's going over the zipper part. If you don't have it secured in the proper place, it will end up, the foot will end up going underneath the area that you want it to be stitched. So I'll show you here. So you see this part right here where the outline is with this part. I like to put a piece of washi tape underneath here. And washi tape is no big deal to be able to pick it off later. Okay, so see there? I put a piece over the stitching line. I'm going to do the same thing over the other end where the zipper piece is. So now your zipper can go onto your little bag either end, but you want to make sure you have the zipper piece, with the little flappy thing on the zipper, have that up. So if you wanted to switch it to the other way and zip open the other way, that's totally up to you, whichever way you want it to be. So I put my washi tape on my top piece. Now I'm going to go ahead and place the bottom piece. You want to put it as close as possible to your zipper, just leaving that little smidgen part being shown. I found that works the best for me. You certainly can, it's a trial and error. You don't want to put it too far away because you want to make sure that the stitching is going to cover the area. Okay, so here we go. I have my washi pieces underneath, and then I put my washi pieces on the top and then down here at the end to kind of secure that. So we're going to go ahead and place it back into the machine and lock that down. Okay, so now what it's going to do, it's going to go along the zipper and it's going to go along the outside of the piece. So I kind of like to keep my eyeball on it. Worst case scenario, I mean, if something happens, you can always stop your machine. So let's just go ahead and see how we go and do this. I'm going to keep an eye on it, especially when it gets down to the other end. But this is another 1-minute stitch. I mean, it's hard to believe. If I had to sew this on my sewing machine, I mean, this would take me forever. I just made myself an assembly line. Okay, now I'm coming down to this part that always makes me nervous. Is where it flips over to the zipper. I think we're going to be okay. Now that I started putting that washi underneath, I think it's working out really well. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, if I was doing this in my sewing machine, by the time I had to do all this and, stitch all this together, I mean, look at this, 3 minutes, bada boom, bada bing, you're done. Okay. I don't recommend putting your finger too close to that, but, not that I'm an experienced embroiderer by any means, because I'm fairly new. It's going to sometimes run over that washi tape. Oh, you hear that little ka-kunk? Excuse me, that's where the part of the zipper piece is. So it's going to stitch all the way around. It's going to stop when it comes to the top of the zipper, because you want to leave that open for the next step. There we go. We did that. Yay, yay. And if I got to tell you, you're doing this with the pattern of your fabric size up. Okay, now if you wanted to do any kind of embroidery on your little zipper bag, now would be the time to do it. You can go ahead and personalize it, say right here or up there, whatever you want to do. I'm choosing not to because I don't know who's getting this. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. What do you guys think? Would somebody like to win either a Mickey or a Minnie little zipper pouch? If you do, being that you're watching, all you have to do is reply in the comments. Okay, so here we go. Here's the zipper part done. So reply down in the comment, which is your favorite Disney character? So today is Saturday. What time is it? It is 2:14 in the afternoon. So what we're going to do is I'm going to run this until a Sunday night. Today is the 14th. I'm going to run this till Sunday night, which is the 15th. So make sure you leave in a comment what your favorite Disney character is, and you have to be a subscribed member. And I will pick tomorrow night someone that, a winner. Now you must be over 18. All the rules of United States person only. Sorry, I can't send over, anywhere else, but it has to be United States. And, yeah, so then I'll contact you, whoever the winner is, and you could tell me if you want a Minnie or a Mickey bag. Okay, so I have a piece of ribbon here. This is actually Stampin' Up! Ribbon. I mean, I've got it, so why not use it? So I just cut a small piece. I'm going to fold this in half. Well, I probably should get my washi first. This is the time where if you want to put on a little ribbon on the end, this is the time to do it. So right here is where it's going to be stitching. So I want to put with the cut ends out and the folded end toward the center. Okay, so that when that goes to stitch around, that will catch it. Now, most importantly, which I have forgotten, unzip the zipper a little bit, because this is the way that we're going to end up turning it inside out later. So we have all that. We need another piece of fabric. This is going to be the back piece, and this is cut at 9 by 7. So what you want to do is put right sides together. Okay, right sides together. I'm going to stick this back under our machine. Oops, sorry. I hit you with my arm. It's very close quarters here. We're going to put our foot down. What this is going to do now, this is going to go all around the perimeter, do our stitching to put our bag together. And we only have one more step as far as the machine goes. So here we go. We're going all the way around. I think I might have moved you guys. It's a nice, well, it was a sunny day here. It's starting to get a little bit overcast. So another reason why I thought I would do this video for you. Okay, so there we go. We did good with that. Can't put my fingers crossed that all is going to work out because, you know, you just never know, right? Okay, so now we have one more step left. Let me take this out of the hoop. So there we go. It stitched all the way around. So now what you want to do is you want to get your piece for your lining, okay? Now your lining is going to go on the back side, and you want it to be, this doesn't have any right or wrong side, but if it had a printed part of it, the printed part, you want that to be up. Ooh, sorry, again. You want that to face up. So you're just going to place that. This is the opposite side. This is the back of the hoop. And I'm going to secure this down with washi tape. Again, you can use pins. Just make sure they aren't anywhere around the stitching area, because we don't want your pins to get caught in the embroidery machine. All right. So there we go. Okay, we're going to stick this back into, oh, I'm so sorry. I keep bumping you guys, but this is just very close quarters. Okay, put our foot down. And what this is going to do is this is going to go around the outside. It's going to leave a small area here in the center for turning it inside out. So without me gibbering anymore, let's go ahead and let the machine do its thing. It's very happy today. It's getting quite a workout and making quite a lot of these little bags, and just love them. I love these little bags. Okay. All right, so it's leaving an area so we can turn it. Now there is one more step on this design, which, you know, I'm just going to eliminate it. All it does, well, you know what, let me just show you. It just does a couple little stitches. Put your foot down and press this. This is depending on how your machine reacts to when it goes back to the original spot. It just kind of tacks down a little bit, and no biggie there. Okay, so we are done. We are D-U-N-E. Now that's June. Okay, so finished embroidering, and you're just going to hit OK on there, and it's back to beginning. So we're going to go ahead and let's unhoop this. Take this out of the hoop. Move my hoop aside. So here we are. We have our completed bag. So you want to go ahead and tear off all this extra stabilizer. And I'm using a tearaway stabilizer, if I forgot to mention that. So we're just going to tear that away. I love tearaway stabilizer. Okay, so now what you want to do is take your sharp scissors, and I'm going to do it on this side, because I want to make sure when I go to cut this, you're just going to cut along the stitching line. But down here on the bottom where it's open, you leave yourself a little piece that extends. So let me just trim this. Just going to leave a little extra because that's where we're going to turn it. And I'm just going to trim around the whole thing. And make sure you do have sharp scissors. And the zipper does have to be nylon zipper, if I forgot to mention that, which I probably did. A nylon zipper. I mean, otherwise, metal zipper would not work out well. There's the part where the zipper was, as far as your embroidery machine. So we don't want to cause any problems with our embroidery machine, right? Right. Okay, I'm just going to snip these, even though it doesn't matter. Then I'll show you. Okay, so there we are. We have it all trimmed out. This side is probably easier for you to see. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go right here inside, and we're going to turn this inside out. So the best way to do that is, again, be gentle, but it's pretty good. It's, I mean, I haven't had any problems with anything tearing or ripping as yet. So turn this inside out, and there is plenty of room to turn this. And don't get concerned when you see this white. This is actually our stabilizer. Just sticking my finger into the corners. Oh, it does such a fabulous job. I'm going to have to work on doing a larger one The 6 by 10 one would really be a lot of fun. Okay, so there we have our little pouch. Now what we want to do is we're going to tear away the stabilizer. And we just got to get this started. Just want to get a little piece. So you're going to want to tear all of this away. And again, you know, don't be too rough with this. Now when you're tearing away, you'll see on the top and bottom you'll have these strings. These strings I just cut with scissors. These were the strings that are left because when we did our zipper placement, it did those tack down stitches. So that's what that's from. So they will have to be cut, so don't think that, you know, you're ruining anything. I'm not going to do this entire thing, but I'll just kind of give you a look as to. So here's my other tack down stitch, and I'm just going to trim that. Okay, so then you would take the time to, you know, remove all of this stabilizer. It's not hard. It comes off really, really easy. Okay. All right, so pretend we did. So now what you can do, now you can choose to fold these little edges in. Well, actually, I'm probably going to have to do this to get to the zipper. So let's just do that. Okay. All right, yeah, because we need to get to that to get to our zipper. Now, this is where you would run into trouble if you forgot to unzip your zipper, because it would be fully zipped. No worries, don't throw it away if you forgot. Just take a couple stitches out under here and you'll be able to move the zipper and then just be able to hand stitch it back up. Okay, so here is where we have the little hole, the little opening. What you can use to close this up is either some fabric glue, or you can go ahead and do a nice little ladder stitch on that. But just for time's sake, I'm not going to do that now. But I'm going to unzip this, and I'm going to turn it now right side out. So you can see all your seams are all enclosed. You don't have any seams that are showing. It looks beautiful from the inside and the outside. There we go. And, oh, look what happened there. Okay, well, this kind of must have moved. See, these things happen. So I'm probably just going to do this without the little hang tag. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. But I didn't have it down secure enough, so this actually moved. Let's zip it and see how it looks with it like that. Well, I mean, you know, if you like it like that, you can keep it. I'm kind of not, so I'm just going to cut it off. I mean, so this one won't have a little hangy thing. Okay, look, fixed. So there we go. There's our zipper pouch. I probably have to trim that a little more over there. But there it is. Our cute little zipper pouch. And when you want to zip it open, you could zip it there. Now for this one, what I think I'll do is maybe I'll put a little decorative piece of maybe a little tassel or something on this little zipper end. You can put a little charm on there if you want. Here's the inside, all perfect. I'm going to go back in when I go to upload this video. I'm going to pick away all the rest of the stabilizer. It comes off really easy. And there you go. So, all right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget what you're supposed to do at the end of the video. Hopefully you're still here with me. And let me know. Leave in the comment. And I hope to come back here again real soon to share with you another fun video. Who knows? Stamping, unboxing, embroidery, you just never know. So be sure to hit the little red subscribe button and the notification bell, so then you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Again, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back here again real soon. Bye for now.